I would like to treat the problem of inflammatory first to reduce the state of revascularization or angiogenesis, because we don't know what happened exactly with these lesions. Or maybe we have to provide like a skin biopsy first, what happened with them. And then we have to be sure that we have to inject exosome or not. It is my idea. Because sometimes we doesn't know that it should be like a comorbidity or coincident or not in that lesion. That is reason why we have to verify which lesion that we would like to inject. If we would like to do like an aesthetic, regenerative aesthetic, I think it's very easy. But if you would like to do in some case like inflammatory disease, inflammatory skin disease, it should be sure, in particularly with the psoriasis, in particularly with some kind of collateralizing state of some skin infection, should be precaution to inject exosome. For myself, I prefer to treatment the primary disease with another thing like anti-inflammatory disease or antibiotics or PRF first, and then wait for 1 or 2 weeks, and then we can decide to inject exosome after that or not.
Thank you.
But also it's very important to clarify that we cannot say that word exosome and yes or no. The most important thing is the source.
Yeah.
You know, like I agree totally with
Me too.
Dr. said that very much bananas.
Hello, I'm using exosomes from salmon and I'm very satisfied, but nowadays I see a lot of exosomes from plant. What do you think about them?
Well, I have an article published recently that the only action that exosomes from plants can have is anti-inflammatory. So it's not regenerative. So we have to put the dots in the eye. So in my opinion, the only thing that can really regenerate is from the source of human for human, and the receptor specific, and the growth factors. So
yeah, I agree with that actually.
Number-wise answer to this.
I happen to agree with that.
working.
Yeah, working.
Hello?
Yeah, basically, if you just go back to science, in human exosomes, there are 1,500 different microRNA. They work like an orchestra. In every single plant, there are around 70. So, in order to have a plant exosome work, you have to have the right complex of different plants fitting into the right place to create the same orchestra, if that's the answer.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and also one more point. Remember I was talking in the lecture about the microRNAs and how they vary from one species to another. That's another thing you need to take into consideration, because the microRNAs are involved in gene expression, translation and transcription, and that is major in what's going to happen next.
And also remember that nature doesn't spend things that will not be used. So I don't imagine, like the same example of the banana or cucumber, something creating epidermal growth factor. That's the element that we want to use in skin, for example. So I hope we answered the question.
Another question there?
Yeah, hello. My name is Dr. Adopoulou. I'm from Greece, plastic surgeon. I would like to contribute my experience to the audience using exosomes, plant exosomes, a mixture, especially after Morpheus. I'm sure everybody knows about the Morpheus, the microneedling RF. I have been impressed by the recovery right after the application of exosomes after Morpheus, and I've been doing that regularly for my patients. And the other application with the plant exosomes, although you said, I don't know, I'm not happy and comfortable to use anything else yet. That's why I go for the plant exosomes. They are very effective for the skin recovery, even for hyperpigmentation, and especially for rosacea. That's my experience, and I would like to share with you.
Thank you for your thought. Personally, for example, I'm just curious to see the differences
between the use of exosome after Morpheus compared with the results obtained when you use a simple elastic cream?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. And I'm developing now a study comparing split body to do that. But so far that I've done it, there is no comparison. It's further much better, and especially after care, because I have developed a skincare brand and I have 2 patents for citrus exosomes for the face and for the body. I give the patients these products to wear at home, and we have noticed, and I'm following up this with proper registrations. The response and is impressive.
So it's just application, no injection.
Topical, no.
Only topical.
No. Products like cosmeceuticals.
Okay. Yeah. Doctor, do you have any contribution?
Thank you very much. Generally, all the international associations accepted plant substance. Generally, all the international associations accepted plant-derived substance as a plant-derived exosome-like nanoparticles, not exosomes. This is so important. But the most important take-home message for me from the Professor Tiryaki, we should have our responsibility for using of the exosomes or exosomes-like application. This is the most important thing, because now the answer for your question, Dr. Gentile, the biggest problem, according to me, the using of exosome is medico-legal issues, because exosomes are now gray area. According to AMTP, Advanced Medicinal Therapeutic Protocols, all of them controlled or regulated for the cells, not the exosomes. So we don't know what can have any kind of problem after our application. So we should manage mainly medical-legal issues. But I always use same analogy for the regeneration. Regeneration is like creating a sound. You can create a sound different ways. Just clap your hands, or you can make a big composer. You can be a big composer and create a philharmonic orchestra type of sounds. I mean, a kind of very important the product you can create. The most important thing, the control of the regeneration. So just microneedling without anything can create regeneration. It's like you said about the botulinum toxin, a kind of regeneration. Yes, it can be, but this is not a true regeneration. True regeneration is totally different. All of them are responsibility. We listen and we will decide ourselves.
That's a very good point.
So for this reason, I said for me it is a totally different way when we are speaking about regenerative. In this way, we are speaking about aesthetic treatment.
There is only one point in the Professor Gentile. When we apply, for example, fat grafting, you cannot predict how long will stay or what will happen. Nature of the fat tissue. But when you add the exosome, those kind of application, you will get very good results. This is my experience, and also many surgeons like do in Southeast and Japan also. So we should know what can we have, we can combine. We cannot away from the exosomes or this kind of newest technology when we apply the aesthetic application.
Well, thank you very much. We are on time.
Thank you.
So I appreciate